Ever feel like you're just kind of stuck? Like
Uh-huh.
your past is this anchor, you know, just weighing you down.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, today's deep dive is all about cutting loose. We're
Okay.
diving into the work of Carl Jung,
Hmm.
and he had some really radical ideas about our ability to kind of shape our own stories,
Right.
even if the first few chapters were, maybe a little rough.
Yeah. It's so easy to feel defined by our experiences, especially the tough ones, right?
Right.
But Jung's perspective, I think, is really refreshing. He reminds us that we have the power to choose who we want to be,
Mhm.
regardless of, what's happened before.
He actually said, and this is a quote, "I am not what happened to me. I am what I choose to become."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how empowering is that?
Right. Yeah.
Like, it's not about just like erasing the past, right?
Yeah.
But it's definitely giving you permission to kind of move beyond it.
Absolutely. And it's more nuanced than just saying, like, forget the past,
Yeah.
right? Jung believed that all of our past experiences, all of them contribute to who we are right now, in this moment.
Right.
But they don't have to dictate our future. It's more about integrating those experiences,
Okay.
learning from them, and then making choices, conscious choices about who we want to be moving forward.
Yeah, that makes me think about like someone like Oprah, right?
Yeah.
I mean, she had, a very challenging childhood,
Right.
but she chose to rise above those
No,
circumstances, and she created this incredible life for herself. It
absolutely.
wasn't about like pretending that the bad stuff didn't happen,
Mm-hmm.
but it also didn't stop her from, achieving amazing things.
Exactly. And that's what Jung called individuation.
Okay.
This process of becoming a whole and unique individual. And it involves confronting our shadows, the parts of ourselves we might not like to look at, and integrating them into our sense of self.
So how do we actually do that? How do we like take this big idea, this powerful idea,
Right.
and apply it to our own lives? Like, let's say, okay, I keep getting passed over for promotions at work.
Uh-huh.
Is it really as simple as just like deciding, like, okay, I'm going to be CEO one day?
Well, it's not necessarily about like manifesting a specific outcome like that.
Okay.
It's more about shifting your mindset.
Okay.
So instead of saying, I'm never going to get promoted because of this thing that happened in the past,
Right.
you might ask yourself, okay, what can I learn from that experience that I had in the past? And what choices can I make now to move closer to my goals?
So it's less about poof, now I'm CEO,
Right.
and more about kind of recognizing the power we have to make different choices, like right now,
Yes.
in the present moment.
It's about recognizing your agency.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. You're not just a product of your past, you're also the architect of your future.
This has really got me thinking, because I used to be like terrified of public speaking.
Hmm.
And it really stemmed from this one awful experience I had back in high school.
Oh.
But you know what I realized? That was then and this is now.
Right.
And I can choose to be different.
Mm-hmm.
And so slowly, I started to take these small steps, challenging myself to, speak up more. And I'm still not totally comfortable with it.
Sure.
But I'm so much further along than I would have been if I let that one experience just like define me.
That's incredible. You're embodying Jung's idea.
Mm-hmm.
You acknowledge the past experience.
Yeah.
You integrated it.
Yep.
And then you made a conscious choice to move forward in a new way.
So the question is, what will you choose to become? It's a big question, right?
It is.
And, this is just like barely scratching the surface of Jung's work.
Right.
But hopefully this deep dive has, given you some food for thought and maybe even like a little more courage to go out and write your next chapter.
I love that.